The messianic manifestation. Can you read it?
And there shall come forth a rod.
And there shall come forth a rod out of the stem of Jesse.
And a branch shall grow out of his root.
And a branch shall grow out of his root.
And the Spirit of the Lord shall rest upon him.
Yes, the spirit of wisdom.
And understanding.
And understanding.
The spirit of counsel and
the
might.
spirit of counsel and might.
The spirit of knowledge and of the fear of the Lord.
Yes, and number 3.
And shall make him of quick understanding.
Thank you. Shall make him to understand fast. It is not just understanding. Some people understand late because they lack wisdom. The Bible didn't say they will understand. They will understand in time. They will understand in time. They will understand early. They will understand quick. Not after they have messed up a process. In the book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 12, I want you to see something. God, you know the frontliners. Do you know why Ojedebo is a frontliner? Huh? Why Ojedebo? Why Ojedebo is a frontliner is because he's an epitome of wisdom. I told you that a young man was in the meeting when Ojedebo eliminated 208 something pastors, 84, that particular year. He ran out of that place. He ran out of the meeting. I said, Shepherd, I said yes. He said, Ojedebo is saying that pastor should go. He said, and he had a chance to resign. Now what do I think? I should pray and find out. I said, listen, I'm not doing any prayer. Don't allow Ojedebo to see you outside, run inside. I said, do what?
Run inside.
I said, I'm not talking to run. Go inside.
Quickly.
Go to that place. And that was the minister's meeting. I said, don't allow him to see you outside though. There's nothing we're discussing. That advice was given to him by wisdom from me. Because I've already looked at him. I know he's an Igbo man. I know how old he is. I know the destiny of living faith. I know he's far from it. As I
He's far from it.
that Igbo man, I told to run inside that place. He's far from. He's far. Excuse me, if that guy is from Olu, Omaya, that guy is very far from that thing. Excuse me, no small boy, no be small boy. I be now to understand quick. Now it make me to tell him. I told him, I said, we are not talking, run inside. This is a guy that told me that sometimes in living faith as about when he was assistant pastor, they give him about 8 suits. That's about our church in a Sunday. People will come and greet him. They will give assistant pastor about 8 suits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in one service, and he's not the main pastor. And he told that Igbo man told me. That's what I mean by quick understanding. Why I told him to run inside is because I understand quick. And that time prophetic name, prophetic name again, name the church, prophetic. And man living doesn't like him. That prophetic name, and this guy that prophetic name, those who go to prophets are those who are broke. and pain and quick understanding have already taught me. I said, prophetic, you're not even a proper prophet. Run inside. Second Corinthians chapter 12. That is all the frontliners are brought in front as sustained there by wisdom. All. I say what? Excuse me, let me ask you. If you're looking at me, something that can't fail, can't you see it early? Something that can't, something that I can, something that doesn't have a failing nature fail. Something that is deeply sunk in wisdom. How does it fail? This is a spirit that makes you know what to do. Now, if you look at 2 Chronicles chapter 4, verse chapter 12, 32. Go ahead. Yes. Go ahead.
And the children of Issachar,
Yes.
which were men that had understanding of the time,
Yes.
to know what Israel ought to do.
Don't know what Israel ought to do.
The heads of them were of 200.
He said the head of them were 200.
All their brethren at their command.
And that is what wisdom does. The moment that it quickens understanding, things will be under your command. Excuse me. You will start, things will come under you. Wisdom brings things under people when there is understanding. Understanding is a spirit. Am I saying something? I say understanding. And it is a spirit that is generated from wisdom. Understanding is application of wisdom. I mean, understanding is interpretation of knowledge. That's why you don't separate knowledge, understanding, and wisdom. The word wisdom means proper application of knowledge as controlled by time and season. That is what is called wisdom. That is what is called, excuse me. I tell you this thing with pain. Sometimes I look at people. I will tell somebody in the morning, I say, sometimes all the applications I see you around is applications of foolishness. How can you survive? Your mental base is so redundant that you use your life in a very wrong way. And then you're saying that God, how does God help people who make him handicapped? Foolishness makes God handicapped in the midst of brethren. Don't you see that in the book of Daniel, the excellency of the excellent spirit that Daniel functioned with was there's something I want to tell you now. You don't know anytime I'm talking this because of where I came from. Because of I have always known that the Igbos don't like wisdom. I've always known it. That's why they like fighting. Why they fight anywhere they find themselves, even in the family compound, it's because of idiotism. Wherever they find themselves, they must fight. They must. If you go to Galilee, if you go to, now they told me, if you go to that other compound that is next to, after the camp now, that other, they're my brothers. The Obed that was there went and told them, my brothers, I don't know what he told them. They went and raised war. There was war there. They went and raised war there without telling me. And I'm their blood. Now why they raise war there is to start quarrel. I ignored them. Now this one went there, those my cousins. They told me that they went there and raised war to start quarrel. Because they are foolish people. Very foolish. So what they do is that they go to the family compound and destroy themselves. Instead of fighting an enemy outside, they turn towards themselves. Huh? When they come into the church, somebody came into the church, you saw an altar. And that is where altar you came to serve. You turn away from the altar, start facing yourself. Very shameful life. Now, why is it possible? It is because of lack of understanding. It is lack of understanding that make you take somebody you should smile with and go home serious. Why did you keep somebody in your heart? If not because of lack of understanding. Now, it's not keeping somebody in the heart that causes malice. You keep malice for 2 months. And after 2 months, the devil that's worrying you will leave you. Malice will go. Now, excuse me, that particular other 2 months you were keeping the malice. Whose servant were you? That is when you were tearing your house into shrewd for no reason. If you're a pastor, your ministry cannot prosper beyond your wisdom level, and the wisdom level of your wife. You see, because a woman will serve you based on what she understands. What she will. She has to have understanding to serve very well now. I said she has to have understanding to serve well. If you don't have understanding, excuse me, in case you don't know, there are people that cannot have peace for 3 days. One week is far. And will you go and take them as wife if you don't have problem? When Oyedebo sack those pastors, Oyedebo look at them, those pastors, and say, I release you to go and start your own church. They started making noise. Some people came out on social media and said, those pastors, they have labored. They are the people that grow living faith. I said, if you're the one that grow living faith, have Oyedebo not release you? And the man have already released you. Now you're not complaining again. Since you're the one that is helping the man to grow his church, go and grow your own church. And the man from quick understanding, handpick them. Handpick good for nothing people. I say handpick what? Good for non people that incubate living faith, and from the eyes of understanding, sieve them out of something that is prosperous. There are people that I see around you, I know that you will not prosper. If I see them around you, I know that you are nothing. And his company, it is a company that tells your future. In case you don't know, something that is continuously subtracted cannot increase. Let me say it again. I said something that is what? So you don't keep a subtractor around you. And then the subtractor is feeling is the one who is helping you. And what about in the place there are so many subtractors? Oyedebo said 284 subtractors start your own church. Then they now got angry. And then when they went out of living faith, the burden of living faith reduced, and then the church moved forward. Maybe one person that is hearing my voice, maybe you need to reduce burden of certain people from your life. But what will help you to understand, what will help you to know, do what I am saying, is understanding. What do I call it? Understanding. I will help you today. Run and get me my hands so I can take time. Now, I will help you with something I called wisdom aids in creativity and witty invention. Wisdom aids. The aid is AIDS. That it helps you in creativity. All who are, Father, we want to thank you. That's my course number 1, 5, 6. Course 8. Now, all that went far in life, they recognize the place of wisdom in witty invention, in creativity. You see, because your heart has to be saturated with wisdom before God can use you to create. Let me say again. I say your heart has to be saturated with wisdom before God can use you for witty invention, for inspirational work. Now, if you look at 8 of the book of Genesis, verse 12, the book of Proverbs, chapter 12, somebody go ahead. Proverbs 8:12. Proverbs 8:12.
I, wisdom, were with prudence.
He said, I walk with prudence.
And find out knowledge of witty invention.
I said, and find out knowledge of witty invention. I, wisdom. Now, wisdom is the house of ideas. I say wisdom is